Hey, how's it going, all you basement dwellers? Said the Hecate King here. I heard that a lot of people are having problems with the new Gala Guardians event, so I'd like to take a minute here and go over some things with you guys. There's many different builds that you can run it in. I've seen people running it in, like say heavy battleships, things like that. I would not suggest that unless you're a newer player, like an alpha, like a new bro. But the main battleship that you probably want to run these sites in is the Macarial, as it's the fastest. Any other one is time consuming. This is what I use right here. We got 4 missile slots. This is the Gila. It's the same one that I run tier 4, tier 5 abyssals with. The only thing is when you change your resistance, you only change one of them, which is this one right here. You can change it to any single resistant you want for the abyssals, but for this event, we're dealing with the explosive ones. So we're gonna use the Pithx explosive right here. So if we simulate this, I always just leave one gun off for fun, so I don't fuck with my CPU, but it's 91% resist across the board. As you guys can see, I would like to show you as well here on the agency. Once this loads up, I completed the entire event in about not even 5 hours maybe. There are some tricks to the event that you can do, and I'll go over those later.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, now when it comes to the award system here for this event, there's a few things that I would like to talk to you guys about of how it's kind of a busted event. So what happened was on day one, when it first launched, I was one of the first people to complete the site as I was 658th person logged in. I do believe that I might have completed one of the first sites, maybe one of the first 10. The loot drops in the sites were the same, you guys, as any other event, but there was a problem. The boss ships, mainly the Macarial boss ship that would spawn, the codex for the ship was it was supposed to do 7.5 times more damage than regular, and it was supposed to fire every 11 seconds. Somebody messed up the code and it was doing 75 times the damage, and it was firing every 1.1 seconds is what I heard. So because of that, they had to go in and fix whatever the mistake was in the code, and the moment that they fixed it and people were being reimbursed ships, there was never any more loot drops. The only thing that you could find was scrap, fireworks, and tickets. So if you're doing this event and you're watching this video, do not do this event thinking that you're going to make money, as the grind of the event for ISK is pretty much dead. All you could really achieve in this thing if you were going for actual money is the skins. So the first skin that you can get at 120 points is the Talos skin. They're all pink and goldish color like this. But if you take all of the skins, you guys, so that one's at 120 points, this one's at 300 points, and you get the tornado. So it looks like this. It's pretty alright looking. And over here, if we go to 500, the 400 one is a joke. It gives you fireworks. 500, you get a Vindicator skin. This one will probably be worth some ISK because people like to run Vindicators. And you can see that here you have a little facial augmentation, and I do believe the Ultimate Warrior quality wants his face paint back. But the main one right here is the Macarial skin. So this is the final one for the event when you complete it. I have totaled and rallied all of the skins in Jita. They range from 890 million if you were to sell every single one to 1.1 billion ISK. So if you were a new bro or somebody that needed ISK and you were grinding out the event and hoping to get some money, my best advice to you would be, if you don't care too much about the skins, then to just sell them, and that'll be your ISK right there. But the main thing here is, you guys, most of you that are watching this probably already know that when you cash in one of these tickets for one of the loot boxes, as I'll show you right here, so when you kill one of the end bosses and you finish the site, there's a chance that one of the bosses will drop a lucky ticket. In the lucky ticket, they claim that you can find all these modules, but nobody's really found any. On day 2, I know one person found a true Sancha capital armor repper worth 1.2 billion, and that's the only good loot I've ever heard of being found out of the event. Now we're going to warp here, we're going to undock, we're going to head to the first event here, and I'm going to show you guys some things. So let's get this puppy going. Always make sure if you're looking for an event that you just check out your overview over here. And you can see on your overview that it'll just say Guardians Gala. There is two kinds of events. There's a Guardians Gala event, which is the basic one, and then there's a VIP event. The VIP event is harder and it'll drop a different kind of loot box, an actual VIP loot box, which they claim will have more loot, etc. in it, but the downfall to it is most people will need a friend. Or two. I have seen people solo it, but there is a carrier, there's a super class ship inside the site and it launches fighters, so it is very dangerous. So I would not recommend going in there alone. I know of two people that soloed it and they did it in Tech 3 Minmatar cruisers, just so you guys know. And it didn't take them right away to do it. So when you come to the event here, when I use the Gila, whatever you guys want to call it, you land at 10 kilometers. Now I'll show you guys that when you're using the drones, make sure that you have the Tech 2 drones as they do more damage. So we're going to lock these guys up here. I'll just show you guys some things here. Lock this guy up, this guy up, this guy up, this guy up. The thing is here, they can never hurt you in this build. You're stable. I'll turn everything on. Now you can see on the screen they're hitting you for like 12 and 8. But you want to make sure that you have the Valkyrie 2s as they will hit harder, and there's nothing you want more than to just kill these as fast as possible. I try to make sure to just kill the small ones because some people when you're doing the event will want to farm the goals here, which you get kills. Like this one right here says Gala guest defeated 0 to 60, and it'll give you more points to the event. Now I like to go over some quick little tricks here that you guys might not know of, or some of you might be smart enough to figure this out, but most people don't try tweaky little things like this like we do. So when the end guy spawns, when you guys look at this building here, the Paradise Club, you can see this cruiser. Here's the example. You can see this cruiser. It's flying away. They all fly away from you usually in a different direction as a safe zone. Okay? So when they're flying away from you, let me lock this one up. The end bosses do the same thing. If you're smart enough to bring a web and a scram into the site, I'm sorry that I do not have it on this ship at this moment because I just wanted to show you guys what I personally believe is the easiest ship to do it in, and is the most one that if you're going to buy a ship for the event or bring something for the event, this personally to me is the best one, as when you're done the event you can just use it quickly, boom, one switch right into the abyss. You can go right into tier 4, tier 5 abyssals with it, no problem. But when you bring a web and a scram, so when I was streaming, I got a record of over 100 and something kills in one site. So what you guys need to understand here is, you see this Paradise Club, I'm 20 kilometers from it. When the main boss guy spawns, I'll try to kill these cruisers and get him to spawn right away. But when the main guy spawns, you can scram and web him, because when he gets, there's a tier, what I call a tier 1 zone. When he gets 50 kilometers in any direction away from the Paradise Club, he will warp away, the site will end, and there is nothing more you can do. You won't get any rewards for killing him. It won't consider the site completed, etc. But you can web and scram him, and he can't get away. It takes him a long time to get away. He will eventually get away, even if he scrammed at 79 to 82 kilometers from the Paradise Club. You guys have to remember that. He has to be going away from the Paradise Club. But if you web and scram him and hold him, you can just keep killing the spawns. They will never stop coming. There will never be anything like solo. He won't be alone. These things will just keep coming non-stop. See how they keep warping in? So you can hold him there, and you can farm him for as long as you want. That's how I completed the event very fast. Super fast, like retardedly fast. But the main thing that you guys have to know is, this really is a busted event. You know, like, I like doing the events. I will never not do an event, for I've achieved every rare skin that they've ever given out. And when it comes to this event, like, it was okay until they made that one mistake, but I still have a little bit of fun with it. So let's just finish these guys up here. Let's lock these guys up. As you guys can see, our life bar has never even been fucking, pardon my language, it's never been touched. Nothing's ever been happened to it. We can just sit here and kill as many as we can until the cows come home. They can't do anything. There's many ships, and there's probably people watching this that use other ships and can do the exact same thing, but I feel as any player using a ship, this would be the best investment for one, because as I said, you can enter the abyssal sites right after and make money that way. So we're just waiting for a boss spawn here. You can know which one is the boss spawn, as he'll be a cruiser and he'll have a little line underneath him, or it'll be a battleship that spawns. Usually the fastest way to get them to appear, you guys, is to keep killing the cruisers, as the cruisers are The ones that create the spawns, the frigates, do absolutely nothing. They will just hover around you and web you and chase your drones around. If I put it to loot tab, you can see that they just go and hover the drones. So we'll send it at that one. It looks like they got one drone kind of webbed. So we'll try to kill this cruiser. See more drones coming in. Now you guys can see that these things are ripping around. So if you're having trouble chasing around the frigs, there's also this that you can do. You can bring your drones back into your bay like this really quick and watch all the frigates. This is just something that me and my brother figured out. So over here at the Guardian's Angel, this is the main boss right here, Hanel. But I'm just showing you guys this, that once you pull your drones in, all the things will come back to your main ship. You'll see that you'll get yellow boxed up, count to about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, launch them out. And all the frigates will be surrounding you again, and then you can go like this and send one drone at each one. Remember to use Valk 2s as they hit harder, and you can see that you'll just start wrecking them. So when it comes to this guy, let's see the direction he's going. As you can tell, he's going to go this way. Sometimes they will do this. They will bump into the Paradise Hub. But he's trying to escape. That's his main goal, is to just get out of here and to escape, and then you can't finish the site. So we have to get on him as fast as possible. And the main reason why it's hard to get him sometimes is because you're being wed by so many frigs. So we'll just take him out here. I'll zoom in over here so you guys can see. Shoot him with some explosive missiles. Remember that in this site, to do all EXP damage, that's the only thing that matters, and to resist the EXP damage, anything else is pretty much insignificant. As you can see on the top of the screen here, 778, miss, 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 was nothing to worry about. So we'll just finish this guy off. I can't really approach him because we're probably being webbed 4 times. Yeah. So we'll head down here. Also, I'd like to point out, you guys, that when it comes to these loot boxes, I have opened at least 100 of them and I've never actually made profits. So I want you guys to understand that only do this event for the skins. If you want ISK, sell the skins. That's pretty much all I could tell you. That would be the best advice that I could give you. So let's rip over here with the engine on. I never actually approach a wreck, as if you can see my little circle over there. I do a drive-by is what it's called. You teach yourself to do these so that you can do them in the abyssal sites and never have to stop. So once it's at 2500, just release the mouse, press the left mouse button down, hold it on the target, and you'll get this drop down menu. Once it's at 25, just release it, loot it up. Oh, that was nice, we got a box there. Perfect. Okay, now you guys, once you have these Guardian Gala tickets that you get from the bosses, see, as you can see, sometimes they drop and sometimes they don't. Sorry about that, motor. So sometimes they drop and sometimes they don't. You bring the ticket to this Paradise Hub. For each ticket, you need 5 chromatic ore. The chromatic ore can be mined right here, you guys. This is where the rare ore is. It sits around the actual pinnacle site here with the rocket batteries beside the Paradise Hub. It looks like this. They're purplish. Every 1,000 of them can be refined into 2 pieces. But I would like to let you guys know that if you did the Halloween event and you're mining the ore, it is the same ore and you can use that ore as well. Let's get these drones in. Okay, now when you come up to this Paradise Hub, you guys make sure that you hold the left mouse button down or right click it, access it. And as you can see, you need 1 ticket for every 5, and you need 1 ticket and you need 5 chromodynamics, and you need 13 million ISK. So let's go in here and see what we got here. We got 10. I didn't have enough. Okay, I'll just buy two boxes here just to show you guys. So we bought 2 boxes. But most of the boxes don't have anything good in them. The only best things that I've seen in these basic boxes are Overseer's effects, because those can get you some good money. So let's go ahead and crack one of these open. Open container. As you can see, we got a 3rd Sears Overseer set. Look at this. It's worth 38,000 ISK. Not good. We just paid 13 million plus the ore plus the ticket. Not good. Let's open this one. Okay, they gave us an agency support drop. Let's open up another one. Okay, I've never seen this one yet. They gave us a, this is one of the rare blueprints that you can get for the, what is this, the web one? Yeah, this is a bad one though, 2%, so this thing sucks. But if you had a web ship, it could be good. Okay, let's open this up. Let's see what we get here. Open container. Alright, we got a Dose 2 hard shell. So that's pretty much it, you guys. As you can see, the site is what it is. it was a mishap by CCP's part on whoever that coder was that messed up the spawn. And I can go over here and show you guys now from the closest wreck to me, which would be this one, that you used to get actual loot drops from this event, but when they had to fix how much damage the ship was doing, the enemy ship, etc., we ended up getting absolutely nothing. Ever since the fix, we've only seen scrap, fireworks, and something else in these boxes, but it's all minuscule. So we'll go right here and check it out. Maybe they fixed it. If not, there's just scrap in here. So let's see, 25 release. Yep, just scrap metal. So the event is still bugged and busted. So remember, you're only doing this event, you guys, for the purpose of the skins. If you want ISK, 1.1 billion ISK you can get about on a good day for selling those skins. A lot of people, I would like for you guys to take into account that a lot of people are pissed off at this event, and a lot of people probably will not finish it. Thus, it'll make these skins even more valuable, as years from now these skins will fade away, and like CCP said when they incorporated skins, the rare skins with the blue little nicks above them, which would be like this rare blueprint right there, as you can see, the blue little nicks, they will be considered rewardable skins. You won't be able to purchase them. They will only be able to be achieved through moments in the game, and some of these skins will never be able to achieve again. So I would suggest to you guys, even if you don't care for skins or don't do anything like that. Me, I collect all the skins, so that's why I do the events, but I would suggest just to go out there and get them, as one day they may never be able to be achieved again. And as we all know, this is a long game, and we all like to have the things that nobody else has. That's the best advice I can give you guys on the Gala side. I hope to see you guys all around, and to see you guys on my live Twitch stream at Twitch TV /TickleMyShoes, 2 S's. Thanks again. Have a good day.